Welcome. Today we'll unpack two of the most misunderstood terms in AI governance, transparency and explainability. They're often used interchangeably, but they describe different ways of making AI systems understandable and accountable. By the end of this lesson, you'll know what each term means, how they interact, and why both are vital to building trustworthy AI. Our agenda for today: what transparency means and how it supports accountability. What explainability and interpretability mean and how they differ. How governance frameworks use documentation to connect both ideas in practice. Part 1. Transparency, the broad view. Transparency is about visibility. It answers the question, what happened? It refers to how much information about an AI system, its purpose, design, data, and limits is available to the people who interact with it. Transparency operates at two levels: organizational and technical. Organizational transparency means the company communicates clearly about what its AI systems do, who oversees them, and what risks exist. System transparency means the AI itself provides enough information about its data sources, architecture, and automation level to allow inspection and accountability. For instance, under the EU AI Act, users must be told when they're speaking to a chatbot, and manipulated content like deepfakes must be clearly labeled. High-risk systems, such as those used in employment or finance, must also provide detailed documentation about how they work and what their limitations are. Part 2. Explainability and interpretability, the inner mechanics. If transparency tells us what happened, explainability tells us how. Explainability refers to a system's ability to express the factors that influenced its decisions in a human understandable way. Interpretability goes one step further. It explains why the system made a specific decision and what that outcome means in context. Take a decision tree that denies a loan. It might say income below 50,000 and debt-to-income ratio above 40%. That's a direct explanation of both the how and the why. But if a deep neural network made the same decision, its internal logic might be too complex to trace, a classic black box problem. In that case, external tools like Lime or SHAP can approximate explanations by highlighting which features mattered most. Explainability and interpretability are crucial for accountability. Without them, people affected by automated decisions can't contest or understand those decisions, violating the basic right to effective remedy under laws like the GDPR. Part 3. Governance in action, connecting both. Transparency and explainability support one another. Transparency makes information accessible. Explainability makes it meaningful. Organizations achieve both through documentation tools such as model cards, which describe a model's intended use, metrics, and limitations. Data sheets for data sets, which record where data came from and how it was collected. System cards, which explain how multiple AI components work together in real applications. These tools turn complex systems into traceable ones, allowing auditors, regulators, and users to see inside the AI lifecycle. However, trade-offs exist. Simpler models are easier to explain but less accurate. Complex models may perform better but are harder to interpret. And revealing too much information for transparency can expose proprietary details or create security risks. Governance frameworks like ISO 22989 and the NISTA Risk Management Framework emphasize meaningful transparency, sharing the right information with the right audience at the right level of detail. Summary: transparency answers what happened. Explainability answers how it happened. Interpretability explains why it happened and what it means. Together, they create the foundation for accountability and trust in AI systems. By combining both, supported by solid documentation, oversight, and legal compliance, organizations can transform opaque algorithms into responsible, auditable systems that people can truly understand.